Alright, so we seem to be officially starting here. Let's see. Are we live? Oh boy. Counting down begins in around 7 minutes. So say so, 5 minutes. That was 3 minutes ago. So they start in 10. Alright, we should be good. Counting down begins in around 7. Awesome. We're live. I lost my voice for 2 seconds there. Alright, so we're going to be waiting for the live stream to start. We could probably go here. Let's explore. Oh, there it is. There it is. This is the official account. Kombat Kast. That's the post. Kombat Kast begins in 10 minutes. Join us, react here live on YouTube. Ah, there we go. Good. Cool. That was quick. Let's make sure we're watching the highest quality possible. 1080p 60. Good. Okay, should be good. Still have 30 minutes left on my lunch. Hopefully they'll show something cool. Oof, yeah, good luck, Floyd. Good luck, hopefully. I'm currently doing a few stream checks, by the way, on my side. That's why I kind of been out of chat. But welcome to the chat. Let's hope they start with the character that you want to see most. Because they're going to break down 3 characters, so... Apex I'm excited for Smoke and decided I'd watch the Kombat Kast with you rather than alone. Awesome, ADHD. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Hey, yeah, I won't stay for longer than an hour, so I hope to show something cool. How was your day? So far, it's been pretty good. It's, you know, been a little busy in the early parts of the day, but I got on time. Right on time, actually, for the stream. So this is perfect. I don't really think the stream will be longer than 3 hours. So I think your hour time, you'll get to see at least half of the stream. Because they're just going to break down Smoke, Geras, and Ashrah. So if they do anything similar to what happened with the Scorpion Johnny Cage breakdowns, they were pretty short. Like, the whole breakdown was done in like 40, 50 minutes, the whole thing was over. So they might just do that, then they do birthday shoutouts, and then they just, maybe they'll show a fight or two. But who knows? We're probably not getting anything too new, but hopefully you get to see something cool with the breakdown. If Onaga is the leader of Outworld and Shao takes over, does that mean we have a chance to see General Kodo instead of Kodo Khan? But I don't know. Yeah, it's possible. Considering, yeah, we'll probably see General Kodo or General Shao. That's good because I don't have loads of time hoping for Ashrah to go first and break down. That would be cool. Hopefully for you, that's the first character they break down. Hopefully. I'm mostly I don't know if I'm more excited about, honestly, because Ashrah looked insane in the trailer. Smoke looked kind of disappointing for me in the trailer, so I hope this breakdown makes him look really cool. So I'm more excited for Smoke to be shown to be crazy. But the one I want to see be actually fun is Geras, because Geras looked insane in his trailer, so I hope he's even crazier. So excited to see her light move and angelic powers. Yep. 7 days till beta, I'm excited. Oh yeah, I forgot that's next week. Oof. Hopefully there's like matchmaking. Because I know last beta didn't have any matchmaking where you could invite your friend and fight. Or offline 1v1s. If it does have it, then we might be able to do a set or two. I'll try and stream almost every single day that I have the beta. I'll try my best to do it. I might not do long streams because, you know, since the roster's kind of limited, you kind of burn through the game a little bit quickly in the beginning. Since you can only do like the same fights over and over. But yeah, hopefully we don't burn out quickly. Like, if you didn't play the first beta every day for like 5 hours on stream, then you probably will be pretty excited to play this new actual beta. But yeah. Smoke seemed very agile and reflexive ninja-like. I think he had nice movement, judging only by the trailer. Yeah, the thing I didn't really see too much of Smoke was combo potential, believe it or not. That's why I want to see more, because every character seems to have like good launchers and extenders, but Smoke seemed a bit limited. Hopefully I'm proved wrong. Kombat Kast just started, so let's go. Crazy Melina look.
The Kombat Kast starts now.
All right, and welcome.
Hey, wait, who's that? That's
to
Neo.
the new Kombat Cast.
Is
We're
he
so
the guy
excited to
from
be
the
back.
mobile
It's been a
crew?
while. Been very busy getting some trailers out there. We've been at Evo.
Yep.
Which we'll talk about in a little bit. There it is. Yep.
I was waiting for it.
Combat Cast, Combat Cast. There it is. There it is.
Very excited.
Wow.
Steph
So
is
here's
it
the deal.
back?
We're going to introduce ourselves. I am Tyler Lansdowne, one of the community
Yeah, but all my
managers
mains are
here at
not in the
Netherrealm
beta.
I
so
am
don't
Derek
mind getting
Kurtzik,
bored
one
of
of the
the
designers
characters and
here
not
at
gonna use
Netherrealm
much.
Studios.
Hi, I'm Tiago,
Okay.
and I am a art
Believe me,
development
all have
director,
fun with the
also
characters in the
here at
beta.
NetherRealm
They're all pretty good.
Studios.
Oh.
Weird.
Lou's pretty
So
good
we're
for
gonna-
beginners.
So today we're going to talk with Tiago in a little bit about sort of creating stages and
And
how that whole
sub is
system
really
works.
cool for combos.
then
And
after that,
apparently
Stephanie's gonna come
LeMay
by
is
and we're
crazy.
gonna run through some characters with you. We have Geras today, Ashrah, and Smoke.
Oh.
So we're going to do a character breakdown of all three of those characters. And at the end of the stream today, we're going to have a fight that QA put together, which again, like they did last time, is awesome, with LeMay and I believe Smoke.
What
Cool.
With a fun little fatal ending, I would say.
What about the belt battle?
Coming back,
It's coming back?
not today.
Oh,
I
have something for that.
Go ahead.
He's scared, folks. He's scared.
Very scary
Wonderful.
belt battle. Hope to have one of those coming for you really soon. Other than that, so that's well, we got new collectibles, by the way.
Oh.
New collectibles from Sideshow and Iron
Apparently
Studios.
LeMay is going to be
classic
difficult to beat.
sub
Hmm.
and
Just,
Scorpion.
that's Scorpion, and that's
That would be
That is
neat.
correct. That's why you're the art development director. Is that what it is?
Hey,
Yeah.
nice to meet you all. Thanks.
No, this is the guy in charge of the art
First
department for
thing
the
down, he
game.
knows some of the characters in the game.
Very important. Very important.
Yeah.
So before we start, if you weren't watching during the Evo broadcast from the finals, we did show a new trailer,
Oh, and it's a good one.
and it got. First of all, thank you so much for all the kind comments about it. The
we
team-
did.
Yeah,
we did.
yeah. It's kind of
Well,
it was
you
kind
know
of a
what?
thing.
You know
It's
what?
kind of a thing.
You know, let's take a look at it right now.
What?
Let's do it.
Again?
Yeah, I was with Derek there. Why are we seeing the trailer again? I mean, sure. I just guess I'll catch up the chat again. So yeah, it may be difficult to beat. I've heard she's really good for trap setups because she has like the floating lantern, so she combos pretty well with frost assists.
in my natural form.
So yeah, I'm excited for LeMay for combo potential and trapping. If she's particularly good at setups, I might try and learn her, because I did used to learn. I did main Cyrax and Cyber Sub-Zero and MKX for a long time. Because he could do bomb traps. So yeah, I'm interested in that. She was low in my priority list, but yeah.
Demon of the Netherrealm.
Because it's a beautiful trailer with magnificent rips out. I mean, hard to disagree.
Most evil from my soul. My sister demons were furious at my change of heart.
I hope during the breakdown we get to see that whole combo is actually true. Because it looks like Cyrax Assist is very good then.
Ashrah and Sizos, come. The monks must prepare you.
Kinda wondered all Outworlders have magical energy blast. Amazing Outworlder, how did she acquire equivalent energy
Killing
magic
one
or
realm
whatever
to
it
free
is?
another
No
is a
clue.
heinous proposition. One I won't let you fulfill.
They're out for you too, Sizov. To catch me.
And so many people claiming that that guy in the ground is Quan Chi.
Damn.
I personally don't think that would be him. Because if he's set for DLC, I don't think they'll have DLC characters this early on in the story. People will be mad about it. That's a really slow overhead. I knew it was DLC MPX, I was early in the story, so it might be. I think it's him. I mean, I know about the Tanya being DLC thing, and also being in story, but I don't know, they've gotten so much hate for that that I'm pretty sure they wouldn't do it again. Like, I'm pretty sure MK11 cut every single non-playable fighter because of it. Because we also didn't get Rain
There we are.
or Baraka
Banished,
or
new
Citadel
trailer.
and MKX.
Showed it at Evo. Thank you again, like I was saying earlier, for all the amazingly kind comments about it. Awesome. Just like the team. I mean, obviously, you see a trailer like that. There is just all hands are in that somewhere, and it's just a beautiful trailer. People thought maybe it was just going to be Reptile. With a little bit more.
Yeah, no, it really is showing off the 3D era characters, and we're bringing them back. We've listened. We're excited to like put a new spin on some of these characters that people haven't seen for 16 years or so, right?
Yeah, they got a lot of
And
hate.
to
People
give them
hated
new
that.
life and new personalities.
No one thought it was
and
cool to see
make Reptile
fightable
probably the
characters
coolest
that
he's
you
been
couldn't
in quite
play.
some time.
And the cutest.
And the cutest.
Let us go one by one. We'll start with you, Tiago. About
Yeah.
what was your what stood out to you about the trailer?
NRS
What
had good
part-
desires developers.
There's
to
really
be the
two
good chance
things.
they're
I'm
gonna
gonna
learn
pick
from their
one,
mistakes
but
and their
like
promises.
You
I
can do
do
two.
that.
You're
I
our
can
guest.
do two.
You're
Okay,
our
I'm gonna
guest.
do two. Okay,
Make
first,
serious.
Yes,
I wouldn't hold
like
anything
an old
against
school
them. They
Reptile
tend to
guy.
do
I love
everything
Reptile,
pretty
so
well.
just seeing him again and seeing the fan reaction to him has been incredible. So that's awesome. But also seeing the corrupted living forest.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah,
we
yeah,
see a spooky living forest, not
Right.
the really nice, cute one.
People were
we saw
wondering
before.
if there's some of the dark stages will be
Right.
returning,
There
and the
it
Banished
is.
trailer
Starts
told-
with a banger of a dark
It starts with a really dark one.
Yeah, there's like I think flesh and body parts and I don't know what's going on there.
I'm not ready to talk about
Okay,
that one
okay,
yet.
okay,
You know,
okay.
we'll just
So
have
don't
to
worry.
wonder what that one
They're
is.
Okay.
They're there. They are there.
Okay.
Mr. Kurtzik.
Yeah. For me, it was Havoc punching the opponent during the fatal blow so much that he breaks his own hands off and then stabs them in the head with the bones. I think it's awesome. I love it.
Awesome. Mine would be the reptile, the death roll.
Oh yeah.
Just a plop, 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 plop. I love that. It's
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I
brutal
remember
and just-
someone at NRS saying in
it's super
11 there
imaginative
wouldn't be a
coming from
character in the
like that.
story that
Absolutely.
wouldn't be
We all
playable
know
in
that-
Cyrix
that-
6
that-
versus the
yeah,
last
We've all been
Easter.
there.
I was hitting you with
Oh
that
my god, I
yesterday.
forgot
You were
Cyrix
hitting
and
me
Sector.
with that
You're
yesterday.
so
I
right.
do remember that.
Yeah, yeah, you're correct.
That's great.
See?
They
Tyler,
had said
salty
something about it,
Salty.
Yeah.
but here's the
You
thing.
lost two though.
did.
We're pretty
I did.
sure they were supposed to be
You
in
know,
the
It
game,
was about the fun we had.
It
but
was.
they
That's
might have
what
been
it's all
part of the
So let's talk real
the
quickly.
T-Mobile thing went
tell us
through.
your
That it
job.
like
What do
they
you-
had to
told us that
sell
his
a
job.
company,
So I'm in,
and they
I'll get
basically
into it. So
ran out of
I'm an
funding
art
because of
development
it.
Director,
So they had to
which,
stop
means
early.
that
So
I
they were
help the
planning to do more
development of
combat packs
characters
for
and
MK11. They just had to stop
environments.
early.
So I work
I'm
with
just saying
our
the characters
extremely
would be DLC
talented
twice.
in-house
And
art
they never
team
said
and
that
our
it
external
was that they were
partners.
never going to have
Who do
DLC characters
amazing
twice. They
work.
said it was very
Incredible
unlikely
work.
that
All
they
the
didn't
credit
want to
goes
do it.
them. I'm here, but like really, all the love
The
and
DLC part
admiration
is
goes
not
to them,
entirely
because,
accurate.
Yeah, they have.
They
put
said they
together
didn't want
some
to do it, but it
incredible art
didn't say it
in
was
this game,
impossible.
and, we're really proud of what
And the level of
looks
detail that there is in literally
Oh, you mean
everything.
stuff?
And
Yeah.
even the fun little Easter
Yeah,
eggs.
Brownback.
Ooh,
Yeah.
there's a lot of fun little Easter
Mm-hmm.
eggs. We've been able to put a lot of them in the environments, and we're really happy about that.
I feel like almost like the stage is just every game they keep getting better, keep getting more intricate, and they tell their own story.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Yeah.
like they're almost like a character within the game themselves.
That's my
Stuff
mistake.
going on
Then,
in
hey,
the
don't
background
worry.
they keep
It
your eye
happens.
on.
There's been a lot of
Absolutely,
misinformation.
And with the
and
new consoles, right?
like,
we've been able
a lot
to
of people
do
is,
much more
like,
in the background
have been
than we've
spreading
able to in the past. And we
that
do things like the lighting
some information in
scenarios
a
and things
different
like
way
that
because
really
it's
kinda
not
help,
easy to understand.
give you some
Because the
visual
tweet was
variety
kind
to
of
the whole
vague
Give it
when
life.
Ed Boon
And
said
give it
it,
life.
Gives it
but I
life.
know what you're talking about.
Let's talk kind of start to finish how this occurs.
Yeah. So I brought some artwork along with me, so we can we're gonna look at some concepts of the living force. So we're gonna
What
look
girl
at some
skirt?
speeds first. So
He
if you wanna cue
means
them up,
Steph Brownback.
First, our first step here
Stephanie
when we
Brownback.
start designing a background is we start with these speeds. Now we say speeds, but these are pretty fleshed out concepts, and full credit goes to our environment concept artist in the studio here, Joe Zanko. Who did a number of these. There should be 3 of these if you want to kind of...
If you're wondering why there's
How long
MK11
does a speed
characters,
take?
it's because they
You know,
use, when they're
really
designing the
depends on
stages,
the
they use
level of,
placeholder
like,
models from their
completeness that we
previous
get to
games.
them. I would say these probably, between all of them, about a week to get a sheet of them done.
It's funny they're called speeds, but then they're full blown pieces of art.
They are full-blown pieces of art, and what we do with these speeds is we find areas of interest in them, and then kind of combine them into a final concept, right? So we'll find like, hey, we like the way this tree looks in this one, or we like the composition of this speed.
Pick and
then
choose
we
and-
pick and choose, and we kind of combine it and
Great stream,
Frankenstein it
thanks.
into-
amalgamation
Appreciate
of
it.
like many speeds into
Absolutely.
one thing that everybody.
I'll take what the
Everyone
pit
agrees
is an
on. Yeah,
overrated
so
stage.
we have
The
a
pit?
final concept with like a top
Oh, yeah. The pit is really good.
View here.
The
Here
thing
we go.
is,
So
people
this is
got
what the
tired
final
of it
concept for Living Force looks like,
because
and then we
it
also
said it
do
was the
top
only
down
new stage
to
in
just kinda
MKX,
help,
and it
you know,
looked
spatially
so
kinda
good
figure out
compared to
how
every
this
other
thing
stage.
is laid
It was
out.
the only
And this
stage
really
everyone would
helps
play.
our 3D
So people got tired of the
environment
pit.
team,
This
so,
also
like,
But
shows
it
some-
is a
yeah.
pretty good
It
stage.
does. It absolutely does. Yeah. And that's really important
Maybe a
with
bit
our
overrated for sure.
shoebox levels, right? Like we
King
really wanna
Vlogs,
have
new
that
trailer.
depth and
Nope.
that parallax.
No
So
new
as you're
trailer.
kinda moving back and
They,
forth
I
on
believe
the fight line,
Stephanie
you have
Brownback
that,
confirmed on Twitter that
things
there
kind of
won't
come
be
in
anything
and
new
go
announced
out of
for
view,
the
and it
Combat
really
Cast.
kinda gives you
We're
that-
just getting
that
gameplay
cool depth.
breakdowns
Is
of
there any
Smoke,
fun little
Ashrah,
creatures or
and
anything
Geras.
inside that environment?
Ooh, there's a lot of fun little things like the whole idea behind the Living Forest. This game, if you want to pull up the pan, we can talk up. Yeah, here we go. So
that's
A lot
cool.
of the fun little things with this version of the Living Forest has been that the trees are almost like these ancestral kind of guardians that they're tied to different families. So you have almost like offerings at the base of all of those trees of people that coming into the Living
Hotaro,
Forest
yes.
year after
He
year,
is
kind of
that. He is
depositing
trans.
these,
That's
different
why.
offerings to the trees, and we have like little baby trees too that are just
Little
starting
baby
out.
trees. Oh, little baby trees.
Little baby trees.
These
so-
trees don't look like they want to eat anybody.
They don't. No, these are really nice trees.
Did you get
know?
the 5-legged deer in or no?
That's for something else.
Oh, gotcha.
And just like the sweet like God rays coming through the trees and like
Yeah.
it's great how it's, like as you see it pan, how deep you can see, how far
Yeah.
back the forest actually goes.
Exactly.
And just adding that depth.
Nice
to the
I know,
fighting
right? It
makes
looks really
feel
good.
so living and so living.
Man,
It's a
MK1
forest.
has
That's
been
living.
insane
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
stages.
It's really
They're all
interesting.
so
I mean,
nice.
you know.
So much
Absolutely.
detail
and,
goes into them.
you know, even with things like JT, who does all of our lighting with the different lighting scenarios, right? Like even the different lighting scenario for Living Forest gives it a completely different vibe, right?
That's
like
awesome.
we've seen it in a couple trailers in the past, but yeah, I think it really helps. So, you know, huge shout out to the lighting guys, to the
That plane
environment
is
guys,
flying really
The
well.
art team
everyone,
all
yes,
around.
everyone.
Absolutely.
Like honestly, fantastic work.
Thank you so much. Anything else you'd like to add about like
Beating
stages,
Tyler.
beating
Oh,
me?
sorry.
What some of your favorite things about your job are? Anything
Oh
like that?
man, I think the best thing about my job is just the people I work with, right? I know I'm gonna get sick of you guys are gonna get sick of me just shouting people out, but like really, it is such a group effort. Everyone here is you know putting in hard work to make this thing look as good as it can, and I think
Like
it
the
really
Meteor
shows,
Storm
and I'm
stage to be
incredibly
back. I'm
proud
trying
of
to
the
remember
team
what
and
stage
the
that
product.
was.
You know, and just
Sounds
the
familiar to
response
me.
we've
I
gotten
might
to a
know
lot
what
of
you're
the
talking
stages
about,
that
but
people saw in the trailer. I
I'm
hope those
confusing them.
Definitely.
I'm
know
pretty
you
bad
all
with
and make
names.
you
Oh,
feel happy
absolutely.
because they're just
It
like
makes us so happy to see
so many cool comments about it because people were a bit like, you know, stages are beautiful, but a lot of them are bright. And where's the dark? Oh, well,
Oh, you brought the darkness.
Here
Here's
you
some
are.
darkness.
Yeah,
Here's
so-
some darkness.
So don't worry,
Yeah,
we knew.
we got you covered. We got you covered.
So-
Don't worry.
Well, thank you so much for coming by and showing this stuff. Stages look awesome. Such a big part of the game. Such a like I said, its own character of the game, and it adds so
know.
much flavor and awesomeness.
I'm
From
excited for
Armageddon.
people to get their hands on
Oh,
it.
I didn't get to play Armageddon.
Very soon.
Yeah, I haven't
It's
played
very
it.
soon.
I'm planning on getting it. I won't be
So
able
we'll
to play
let
it
you
on
get back to
stream because I have
doing
no way
some
to
stage
record
stuff, look at
PS2
some
gameplay,
speeds,
but
no?
I'm planning on getting
Probably, yeah,
Armageddon
probably
so I
gotta
can
do that.
test it
Yeah, I
out.
know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play you a quick.
That,
trailer.
and I
You've
kinda
probably
wanna
seen
be
about
able
our
to use
DLC,
every
but it's
3D
still
era
awesome. We're gonna
character.
start again, so we can get Stephanie in behind, and you
So
can get
yeah,
out.
I'm
I'm
trying
gonna
to
lay
get-
down on the
planning on
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to get
please do.
Armageddon.
Fine by me.
I'm gonna
Just wanna
miss
hang
you.
out.
Don't leave.
I won't.
So thank you very much for coming,
Thanks for having me.
and we will be back shortly with some character breakdowns.
What the hell? You guys gonna take a break? Wait, what? What's with the trailer? Oh, Sean, I got excited for a second. Alright. Sure thing. Combat Pack 1. I love this Combat Pack, by the way. I don't think there's one bad character in the Combat Pack. I don't care what people say about the guests. They're gonna be so hype. I can't wait to hear their dialogues, their interactions with the other characters from Mortal Kombat. Considering how unhinged most of them are, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, man, I got excited too. It's unfortunate. Oh, I should have expected. Wait, did I just read something about Cory Walker? Did they change it? Oh, and there's
All right,
stuff.
awesome
All right.
DLC
See?
trailer. I'm
There's
sure a lot of
stuff.
you have seen it, but it's always cool to see. So excited.
Homelander.
Gita Crunchy are the only interests for me in this
Ermac
pack.
for me.
Oh, you
we have
got good
and-
interests
And the
still.
rest.
Yes.
Sorry about them all.
Yeah.
Ermac's your guy. He
Oh,
was
yes.
your MK9 main when I first met you.
Ermac was the first main I really ever. I mean, I played the arcade games, but like
Yeah.
when I was deeply into it, first main I ever had.
True.
So
True.
very exciting. Let's welcome Stephanie
Hello.
to the cast. We're gonna go over
There's
some characters
Steph.
today. Very excited about that. Before we do that,
Oh.
I want to talk about our trip to Evo.
Oh yeah.
I think just on behalf of all of us, I'd like to thank everyone who was able to be there and play the game and give us such wonderful compliments and things you want to see different. Like that's the thing about these things. People, that's awesome.
Right.
But we got so many great comments, and it was just really cool seeing everyone and hanging out and watching you play the game and enjoy it. Comments?
Yeah, it's super fun when you see people do like the fatal blows or the fatalities for the first time, and they're like, "Oh my god," and then laughing and enjoying it. It's awesome because you work on something for like years, and I've seen Johnny Cage's fatality 8,000 times.
Yes.
But seeing
Yes.
someone see it for the first time,
Johnny Cage's and Homelander
that
interactions.
is
Oh, it's gonna be
it's a great
golden.
feeling.
You sometimes for you're so.
I wish
working
there
on
was
the game
more
and just getting that excitement
interactions
from
other
the
than
new
just
eyes.
like online
Right.
fights
Right.
only
Derek,
or 1v1s. But damn,
well, my
I can't
favorite
wait
thing
to
about
see them.
Evo was just like the fans, getting to spend time with the fans, the influencers in our booth, like hanging out with them, finally meeting some of them that we've been watching for years, right?
Guys, in the description of the
And then
Kombat
also
Kast
these
is
sweet ass
surprise
shoes.
combatants
Big
is
fan of
on
these
the
sweet ass
official
Evo
MK
shoes. Love
channel.
those. But really just
I'm
hanging
gonna
out
read
with
the
the fans and
description,
like
but I
seeing
think
them
that's
go
a
from the
lie.
end of the line up to playing and then being like, I'm getting back in line because they just love the experience. And also, there was some updates and changes, right? A little bit of a
So
movement
Geras, Smoke,
change,
Ashrah,
right?
and a
Like that.
surprise
And
combatant.
people really, really dug that, and it just goes to show, yeah, we're always listening, and even everything's still a work in progress.
So,
right?
okay,
And that should be
I'm
said
gonna
right now too about
I'm gonna be
just the
honest
gameplay
with
you're
you
gonna see.
guys because I know a little
There
bit of
might be things
something,
that
but
change. I think remember correctly, there's a
that
combo
might
I
be a
created called the Dundee
mistake.
with Kano, which
Yep.
I won't say
worked
it's
for some streams,
completely a
that
mistake,
some
but it
balance
might
out.
be. But
It went-
here's
it
the
went
why.
by. I still hear
So
about the Dundee.
they've had
Real
this
quick,
Kombat
for me,
Kast
about Evo,
leaked,
being on stage and
not
being able
the
to
footage, but the
debut
description and
trailer
title
for
was
everyone
leaked
was really fun and
months
interesting.
ago,
Cool.
like
a bucket list
before
experience.
Evo.
Being able to show that for our entire team.
As a matter of
and
fact,
be
the
sort of
stream
them
for
moments
Dreamcast
was
was
really
supposed
cool.
to be Kombat
wanna
Kast
thank
2,
Rick,
but then they moved
Oh,
it
yeah.
because of the Dreamcast
for
thing,
giving
and
us,
it did
the
show that they were
opportunity to
getting
show
a
our game off
breakdown
and things
for
like that.
And
3
Evo just
characters.
was,
One of
it
them
was
was
great.
Smoke,
It was absolutely
one of them was
great.
Geras,
It had such
and
a
a to be
wonderful
announced
time.
character,
Stephanie, what was your favorite
and a
moment?
surprise character.
Oh, it's got
So
to be
yeah,
grand finals
the surprise
for
character
me.
was supposed to be Ashrah, because then she got added
tremendous
to the description
endgame.
here.
For not just
They
that
might have just
tournament,
forgotten
but
to
kind of
cut
the
out the
competitive
and a
life of
surprise
Until
character.
11 as the main
They might have just had the
stage.
surprise thing as a
What do I hate the
placeholder
most?
Mirror matches.
for this.
That mirror match was incredible.
Yes.
Is it
Yeah,
possible?
absolutely.
That this is a
Incredible. My
surprise?
heart was pounding.
Very
I was
possible. I wouldn't doubt it,
completely
and it would be
invested in the
awesome.
moment. It could have
Hopefully, the
gone either
surprise
way.
is
It
Shang
ended
Tsung,
in a
because we know he's
crushing
coming.
Right.
But,
You
don't
can't
get too
write
excited.
drama better than
Just
Right.
expect
Yep,
what we
congrats,
already know
Ninja
we're
Killer.
getting.
Yes.
Great
Yeah.
job.
If we
great
get
job.
something
And everyone who competed
secret,
through-
that would be
throughout the
awesome.
lifetime.
The twins, the entire top
But,
six,
you know, we're just
everyone
getting
who entered-
Smoke,
and yeah, the entire
Geras,
last
and
few
Ashrah for
years.
now.
I think MK11,
Let's hope. Let's
definitely
hope that.
every game we release, the level of play gets
When
higher and higher.
or even as
Players
Homelander
know how to
from,
train better, how to
as
better
much as I recognize
online.
Peacekeeper
Just
and
smarter, more
Omni-Man, I
experienced
can't
on it,
see
and
or
that
remember
just continued
Homelander.
with a lot of them.
So
And my main guy,
Homelander is
Foxy
from
Grandpa,
a
Skippy and
series
Foxy.
at the
Let's talk
moment.
about- I mean,
The
honestly,
Boys,
this-
exactly.
people call this
He's from The
probably the
Boys,
goat
which
of
is
the
a
game.
series
Mine
currently
is
running
probably
on
Foxy,
Amazon, I
just for his
believe.
Consistency.
Very few people
It is
play
kind of a
MK9
dark
at the highest
superhero
level, and it
universe.
continued in every game we release.
If there's
It
a
is
top
very
eight,
It's something
Foxy
like
will
that.
1000%
It's pretty
be there.
brutal,
And he's hella
but
cheeky.
it's kind of funny too.
There we go. So that was Evo. Thank you again for showing up. You were able
he
to
also
be there.
used
If
to be
not,
from a
hopefully
comic
we'll see everything on
series.
stream.
Yep.
And really enjoy it because it was great for us. And
If you want to
much
be
appreciated.
excited for the potential of
move
an
on.
Are we
unhinged,
doing this?
crazy, and
Yep, we're going to talk about Smoke today.
Superman who
So
says
today
a
we're
bunch
gonna
of
talk about
shit,
sort of- we're taking a
watch
character
the
from
death
a
battle
bunch of different
between
trailers. We're gonna do
Omni-Man and
Then we're gonna
Peacekeeper.
do,
You're gonna like it.
Ashrah, and then Geras.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so let's start with Smoke. I
Yep.
think when you think about Smoke throughout the last 30 years now, I
So you
think
say
mobility
Homelander is unhinged. Oh,
is
he's
one of the
crazy.
things I think of. You look at when he was a secret
'Cause,
character in 2, he had super fast.
Unlike
walk,
Omni-Man,
walk up
who's an
and throw
actual
you in.
warrior and has
Exactly.
skills, he
Then you
doesn't.
look at
He
MP3, he had
wins fights
Human
because
had
he's
the
basically
teleport
a
punch, and then
Superman.
Robot had the teleport uppercut, and then all the way in MK9, he had the phase, the shake, smoke bomb, teleport. Like I think he's always been a character that can get in.
Always had mobility.
Exactly.
Always had mobility and ways to close
But
the
he-
gap.
he basically
and also
abuses
be
his
right
power
on
to
top.
do whatever the
Teleport
hell he
punch.
wants.
He's dangerous from full screen.
Maybe in the end they'll
anywhere.
show us
You wanna
something.
hit a button,
Maybe.
he has
Maybe.
an
Hopefully.
opportunity to blow you up for it, and that continues.
Oh, okay,
in
we're getting the
MK1.
breakdown
let's
now,
take
so
a
I'm gonna
look.
try and stay more silent to
First,
focus.
let's talk about his normal attacks. One of the new things you might notice is he has this knife, which is the karambit, which is from Indonesia, I believe.
That karambit
And
looks
he uses
different.
it in most of his normal attacks. You can see he has this slicey dice.
Slicey dice, yep. He's just cutting you up.
13%.
Low slice,
There goes your Achilles.
uses it in his uppercut, jabs, and his throw.
Oh, right under the mouth. That's the worst. Yeah.
Another noteworthy thing about his normal attacks is he has a really good long distance overhead, which is his back two.
Yep.
Oh, he has
yep,
Baraka
that definitely-
overhead.
That covers some space. That's for dang sure. And that's going to put him right where he wants to be up close, right?
Exactly. And it is complemented by a low that could be a combo starter.
You got a
So he's
combo
got
starting
instantly
overhead
the
and
low
low.
high or low overhead mix-ups.
Exactly.
The blender.
The blender.
Yes. Yeah, I think he's going to be an awesome mix-up character. So let's go over his special moves. You can kind of see how he plays up close. So how is he going to get that 50-50 going?
Yeah.
So the first thing we'll talk about is his anti-air options. One of his brand new special moves is this anti-air knife toss. Jump.
Oh,
in the
nailed
air
it.
And pull you in. Jump again. And if you EX it, he pulls you right up.
This is truly an Assassin's Creed weapon. I can see it. Yeah, I can see
Right.
it.
So he has his own kind of get over here, if you will.
Exactly.
And he's patrolling the skies.
Yeah. So he also has a new take on the classic smoke bomb. He throws the smoke bomb into the air and then will drop down. This will track the opponent. So up close, it'll be real quick, and even full screen. He'll always go behind them, and it's an overhead.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
So it's a tracking
Constantly
overhead.
closing the distance.
Exactly.
So you can just
projectile if you think the crouch.
you can use a
block,
low hitting cameo and then do
low,
that
you
for
can
an
do
instant
that.
mix.
The EX version has an extra special property. Instead of dropping down and doing that attack, he'll just drop down, and he'll be invisible.
Because that's what you want, is to deal with somebody with overheads and lows and invisible.
Jeez,
Yeah,
that's
sounds
cool.
great.
You're thinking, I don't know, that back to. I bet.
But it looks
I
like you can be
react to that.
punished for
How
going
do you
invisible.
react to an overhead that you literally
Can't
cannot see.
You start spamming stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Low pokes, low pokes. Get.
So another special
Oh god.
move is the classic
No.
teleport.
See.
This time it starts as a low, then goes into the teleport.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
If you EX
Oh, he's
it,
got the smoke port from MK3 trilogy.
starter.
And that punch is very, like, throwbacky to, like,
Exactly.
MK3
it's like a
robot.
new take on robot smoke.
Love it.
Oh
I
my
love
god,
it.
he's got teleport from MK3.
Oh, okay. Something I will never do. Nope.
He's got sector
I
port.
commit. Okay. At all times.
do.
And there's a fun property. If
Oh.
you EX cancel it, he turns invisible.
Okay, so you can go invisible in other ways.
So wait, is every smoke meter burn
And
just?
lastly, he has a new take.
Also
on
notice the battle
phase
damage on
teleport
their
move.
skin is spottable more than an
Phase
MK11.
30, Go full screen no matter where you are. And go into
I think it's
tab
mostly just the
3.
blood
And this
still
can be
sticks
used
to them. I
not
don't really
just
think
to
it's
close the
battle
gap,
damage.
Close the gap and check the opponent.
Gotta head back to work.
can
Catch
go
you later.
and
Hey
fireball.
man, I'll catch you
So,
later too.
Please fireball.
Let's see if you can do it. Oh, wow. First time Lanny.
There
Wow.
you go.
Wow.
And this can also be canceled.
I was just going to ask.
So
Oh my
instead of,
god, he's gonna be
make
a
hard for you to
movement
projectile
mix-up
that has a lot of
god.
power, You can actually stop right in front of them and get a full punish.
And go into your business.
Going
Or-
to the business.
Exactly. If they're blocking, you can go ahead, stop in front of them, go for a 50-50, jump over, throw.
I'm not sure I
Whatever
like
you
his
want.
throw.
Cool. Did you do his throw yet?
I did.
Oh, okay.
How?
Oh, yeah, under the mouth. Didn't want to see it again.
Now,
Just kidding.
When you're playing smoke, what kind of what are you looking for in a cameo?
Great question. And I'm always a big fan of pointing out that you could show up on your weaknesses. Like, you'll notice he doesn't have a traditional projectile. So
Correct.
you could give him someone like Sonya who has ring toss.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can double down on what you have and maybe get even bigger combos. Or maybe you can use someone who has new combo starters and mix-ups options. But what I picked here is Cameo Sub-Zero, who makes counter zoning even better because he has a really nifty, tricky move where he coats you in ice armor and you become projectile immune.
Oh.
So let's
Oh my god.
Fireball immunity.
Fireball me.
He is literally just absorbing fireball.
That
and
is
can
such
walk
a
you
good
down.
cameo.
He's taking no damage from that?
Correct.
What?
He could also turn invisible and have it on.
But now
Okay.
I want to spam it out now.
Yeah, so. you
Oh
put it out
my
of-
God.
The best thing to do in
A
Super
rushed
Bowl
out
is
character
start
who
spamming
can't be hit by
projectiles.
projectiles with a
Right, while he's
cameo.
trying to move around. He can
That
literally
is
use Sub-Zero,
godlike.
Become projectile immune, be invisible, teleport behind you, and then start doing 50-50.
That's very sneaky.
He is sneaky.
That's
I
very
think,
sneaky. Sneaky ninja.
and that's a great key word there, ninja, because I don't think Smoke's ever been this much of a ninja in my opinion. I think it's pretty rad.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm loving it. I think it's very
Down
cool.
two.
You know me, I'm one of those in-your-face kind of players.
You do like rushing down.
Nothing but risk.
I think I had to remind you of the block button once.
Yeah, probably.
And yeah, he definitely feels like he's going to be high risk, but really, really flashy.
I'm not seeing a lot of combos.
Very, very quick.
And that's when you talk about like how you want to deal with smoke. as
Yeah, it
an
makes you
opponent.
invincible to
Risk.
projectiles.
Right. Yeah, I think you're going to have kind of two strategies. One would be accept that he's going to counter zone you.
Mm-hmm.
Your fireballs are not going to be super efficient. Just
That's a
play
pretty
the
cool
game, be
throw.
patient, bait him out, punish him. Or rush down the guy and like someone like Liu
It's
Kang,
weird
might
that he
have
does
faster
ground
normals up
freeze,
close, be able to
but,
poke 'em out,
you know.
go for your own mix-ups, that kind of stuff.
Got it.
Cool.
But he is definitely going to bait mistakes, punish people that are, you know, getting too big for their
Oh, the
britches.
ground,
And go
so
for
bloody.
combos and all that. I think he's going to be really exciting to watch.
Awesome. We should probably take a look at the. Are you got anything more?
No, I think we should show you the Fatal Blow.
Let's do it.
So this also goes with this theme. It'll track you no matter where you on screen, and it's an overhead. So check out this.
All right. Wham.
Okay, so it's a full screen overhead.
So, any last notes about Smoke?
How
Well,
about a
I'm just
combo?
really excited to see like the really creative players mix them up with different cameos and stuff, and then go crazy with the cancels and all that. I think
Man,
it's
it
gonna be
really
cool.
looks to
Some of
me
my favorite characters to watch are the
that
ones that have this
Smoke
sort of,
is
like
a
we talked about
character
before,
that if you want to
ballet
do
of destruction,
combos
where
with him
everything's
for
just
real,
moving
like
around,
good
flipping
ones, you're
out,
gonna
all
need a
that sort of
cameo.
thing. So that's super exciting.
I'm excited to get to play him. Like, he looks more of like this type of characters that I would be into, just rush down, constant pressure.
Select Liu Kang.
I have a feeling Sonic
Oh,
Fox
alright.
would use
Yeah, definitely character.
his Kenshi with Sub-Zero cameo,
yeah,
because he could just do it and then
So,
switch
yeah,
stances
I
whenever
think
he
Smoke's probably
wants
gonna
on
be
full screen.
probably in my rotation of characters, my repertoire, if you will. See how you handle it.
Hopefully well.
Yeah, and I think Smoke's a character that's changed throughout the last 30 years.
Oh, he was my absolute favorite in MK3, right?
He's
Like,
literally been a robot, and I think this is probably the most ninja.
Please
right?
give him a robot
Animations
skin,
and all that.
please.
The Kombat, I think, is really neat.
So we're going through this stream. It's sort of like we're kind of hitting a character from most of the trailers we've shown. We got
Yes.
we got Smoke from earlier. We got Geras coming up from his solo shot, and now let's tell us a little bit about Ashrah.
So,
Ooh, the leading Geras for
Ashrah
last.
is from
Cool.
Kombat Deception. She was then in Armageddon, and she's been absent for 17
Whew.
years. There's a whole bunch of fans who have never even seen her in a game because they may have started
Right.
with X or, you know, who knows what MK9.
Nine.
blah, blah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
This is really exciting, and I am super happy to see
this is a brand new character for a lot of our newer players.
Right. And it's been so long since we've seen her. She's kind of been redesigned and reimagined anyway. So she's got a real fresh coat of paint. So let's check her out.
All right.
So Ashrah is a demon who has found an artifact, the Chris. It's a mystical
Did they add
sword,
more special effects to
and
Liu Kang?
when she slays demons with it, it purifies her
I
soul.
don't remember his arms being
So
glowing
she
this
fights
much
with the Chris
before.
all the time, and you could imagine that gives her exceptionally good range.
How many bad things do you think she's done that she's constantly having to purify her soul?
She is literally a demon from the nether realm, so I think she's been a bad girl.
All right.
She's been through it.
All right. She's
Yeah, so-
done a few bad things.
You can see almost all of her normal attacks use her weapon. Like, she's got a super good uppercut.
Which is going to give her good range
Yeah,
instantly.
even her sweep uses her sword.
She has a pretty mess
Little
sweep
bop there.
compared to what we've seen in the game already.
Is that the professional term?
Yeah,
for it?
we all know
The
Like,
that's the bop.
Katana and
I've played
Scorpion
against,
sweeps are
Dan,
still
who
godlike.
plays a lot of Ashrah, and the range she keeps you at is one of those sort of frustrating ranges.
You can combo
Right.
off of that on meter
Let's
burn,
go
right?
Throw. Slashy slash.
The slashy slash. We got a bop. We got a slashy slash. Ooh. Little frost throw.
And now let's go over special moves because they are very neat. She has a really
Oh,
neat
that
playstyle.
string leaves them
The
on a
first thing
knockdown
she
state.
has is projectile, which is not a typical fast, tiny projectile. It takes up a ton of real estate on screen. Does not go full screen, and it's not the fastest in the world, but it reaches almost to the top of the
So
screen.
you're not jumping it.
Exactly.
Right.
And you're not ducking it.
Exactly.
Good one,
It also
Tyler.
has crisscross. which is
Ah, I'm not a fan of that.
Excellent combo ender.
Unavoidable
And
projectiles.
control kind of the ground and the air. And what's one of the ways you beat like long range 50 tools?
Yeah, it's not full screen, but
By
it doesn't look
jumping.
very
So you can say
punishable.
crisscross makes you
Jump, jump.
Wow, you really set these up.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I don't understand why people say this is cringe. I don't get that.
No, not at all.
It's my least favorite term on the internet, by the way.
So, did any of the attacks you were just showing have EX versions?
Yes. In fact, I'll show one right now. The sword uppercut, which when you EX it, allows her to go combo.
Awesome. But the
Only
projectile
air
and the
combo,
electricity
though.
crossity.
They just do more damage.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I think crisscross has a pop-up.
Okay, cool.
So thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, team, no problem.
And then lastly, we have her Ghost Dash. So this is a cool move where she sends a ghost, travels as far as she wants.
Is that kind of...
She can cancel it.
I'm hearing that special effect. That's the Enchantress sound effects from
And
Injustice
she can
2.
also do this quicker version that goes behind you.
But you're following it.
Exactly.
So, for the most part, she's got a bunch of range attacks,
Yes.
and she can get distance with her sword attacks. So she really kind of plays that mid to far game. And if you try jumping in at her, she has that special move that just is a rising sword attack that's just then going to allow her to extend air combos.
Exactly.
Nailed it.
But there's one really cool mechanic involved in all this that makes her just an added layer to make her a little bit more in depth.
Tell us about that layer. Let's
She can
peel that onion.
Tap into her dark side, and this changes the properties on most of her special.
Okay.
Her fireball becomes a ground spark. It can reach full screen.
Oh,
It's a
jeez.
Short, medium, and far version.
Okay. And so that you have to choose which version, right?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Pretty quick.
So I gotta turn it back on.
All right, gotta turn on the darkness.
Her shadow charge completely changes, and now it actually teleports her to the location.
Okay.
And she can again cancel it,
Okay.
or actually go directly to where the ghost is. And she can use that to go behind you.
I don't know. Ashrah looks weird.
Okay.
Now,
It's
one thing
crazy.
you might notice is when
I don't know if
she's
it's
doing
just
these
me.
moves,
Let me know in chat, but
the opponent
I
is
think the
getting
breakdown
dark
is
side
making me
attached to it.
like
Yep.
her
Little
Little
less.
swirly things around there, right?
Like the
Exactly.
trailer did a really good
Stack
job
it
of
3
selling me on the
times.
character. I really wanted to
Once
play
she
her.
turns back to life,
But the
all of her light
breakdown,
attacks will then do
I don't
an
know why.
extra-
It doesn't seem too
or
interesting to me anymore.
Extra hit of damage,
Oh.
depending on how many stacks she has.
Very
Kinda
cool.
don't really care to try her out anymore.
That's awesome.
No, some
it
of
just
the,
me?
the ghost slashes. Can you do any of those in the air or anything like
Yes.
that? Yeah?
She can do all the ghost flashes in the air and drop down.
Oh, jeez.
She can do an attack. She can hit combos with it.
What can't she do?
Pretty much.
I don't think she has a command grab.
She does not have a
Okay.
So and
Or a pure soul.
so playing as her, your goal is really you're switching back and forth
Exactly.
to get
Yes.
as much damage as you can.
Yes, you're going to be wanting to switch it back and forth depending on the range you're at, what the opponent's tools are. And,
You can really min
And
max
you're
your damage.
and you're locking them down
Exactly.
with distance anyway, too.
So, let's talk about cameos. I chose Frost.
Okay.
You might be saying, now how am I supposed to be switching in and out in the middle of a fight?
Right.
He's going to be advancing on me. He might do his flying kick, his fireballs, and all that. Well, let's
Or she
cover
had
a
more
couple
old
of moves.
moves. She is like a
One is
typical
the
swordsman.
ground
Could be
ice.
worse, but I hope
Straight
she's
from
got more
W1.
coming.
Super fast.
I'm not gonna lie. I think they're just gonna show
I think
how
it
she
seems
can
to
be
cover, like, a
complemented
majority
with
of
a
this
cameo.
Exactly.
I think that's
This
everything
is
she's
going
got.
to be a big time movement check. when you're
Which is
fighting.
kind of sadly
Let it rip at
disappointing.
any time. It's going to be super
It's
dangerous.
weird, but they're not
That's
showing
the
air
point.
strings for any character either.
Swap.
Exactly. She also has Orby Orb,
Orby Orb.
where she sends a frozen orb out, a slow-moving orb that'll freeze the opponent if it hits them.
And you gotta respect that, that's basically it.
Exactly. A perfect time to switch your stance, get your things going.
Cool.
And then lastly, she has this
Nope.
stalactite move that's a super quick combo ender. Or if she holds it, she gets a secret special fourth move
What?
where she does these stabby stabs. And if you block, you can see this has. Can you
Block.
pick up the controller and
sorry,
block? This will actually push you full screen and do chip, and that can get you back in range to be going for your.
And that's a
switching
low
attack.
too that you're doing there.
Yes.
I just noticed it's every frost
No,
move.
the meter burner
Force
hold
you to
down,
stay
stabby
still.
Stab. Did that cost any additional meter or anything like
I
that?
believe it's still the same as regular.
Okay.
I believe. I do not have the cooldown times.
Okay.
And also something to mention, still game in progress, things
Yeah.
are still being tweaked and
Yes.
balanced and whatnot.
Totally.
So things you see here damage-wise and that sort of thing may change,
Yeah.
obviously. So,
Oh,
just
Oh,
keep that in mind.
there's a very good chance.
Yes.
There's a very good chance.
We'll
they will.
all remember the combo I did back in
Oh, here he
11
goes.
that just didn't work later.
No.
And I
the
still
Dundee.
The Dundee. Yeah.
Dundee, and I still hear about it to this day.
So let's check out our fatal blow. I think the wings are so rad.
No, yeah. Huge fan of the wings.
People are gonna get
Marble
tired of
back.
seeing that. I'm not gonna lie.
I-
This is the
Yeah.
beta. I'm pretty sure almost everyone's gonna be running frost.
And And that is Ashrah. It is
Pretty good
super exciting
fatal.
to have her back. I
Not a
love
bad
how
fatal.
we've, again, taken these almost 20-year-old characters and reimagined them.
Welcome back, Ashrah. Still a demon.
Awesome.
Huh.
Can you, when you set that up for me, sorry?
Yes.
You might want to turn the buzzing off of that one. The other one is doing the old buzz. So Ashrah, so another character. Oh,
Lost my mic.
we're good.
You know, whatever.
Super excited. I love
Oh
being
boy,
in the
that
crowd
mic
when,
was
like,
loud then.
when you see a character like when Havoc popped,
Yeah.
and when Ashrah popped, and you have all these people being like, and of course there are some people because
Oh
I
boy,
saw some
Derek.
videos later.
I think
of
you might
people
have
who are
leveled
like,
up the
it's been
volume
so
on the
long,
mic
like you
accidentally.
said,
Yeah.
where they're like, who is it? And it takes them a second, then they're like, oh.
Oh yeah, when
that's
you
who
haven't
it is.
seen a character for 16 years,
Right.
it's completely acceptable for you to have to think about who it is, or if you got it wrong, it's okay.
Right.
You know, like
just like it was that was really cool. It's just because I think one of the we said earlier, but like we kept on teasing Reptile.
Yeah.
Reptile was getting teased over
a little
and over
bit.
again.
We did a little bit.
And just knowing in my heart what it was really going to be,
Mm-hmm.
how long it was going to be, and I mean
Many people didn't know who Serena was.
right.
Right. And with her now having more of this demon form and things like that, right? Even more misleading. Okay to not know, you know, for sure.
But had a really great time with that, and I'm very excited today too because I'm actually going to be doing a character breakdown today.
You're going to do a character break. How many times are you going to mess up inputs?
I don't know.
Okay.
You have been playing Geras a lot, so I have confidence.
I have, and we
Oh, he's
sat
gonna
down
break
with
down
people
Geras?
yesterday, and
Awesome.
I feel like it went okay. And I was
Okay.
I'm not doing a bunch of like that. Oh yeah, and that's the cool thing. Let me just talk real quick about Geras. Is he has a lot of tricky stuff you can do, but just on a base level, you can still. If
He was,
you're
in my
not a
opinion, just
uber pro,
fine.
you can still do it.
Lost a lot of character traits because of it. She
Okay.
seems
So Geras,
to have
just
less
a quick thing about
skills,
Geras'
so it will
gameplay.
take time to get
He's a
used
brawler,
to. Yeah.
right? But there are times where Geras wants to keep you away, like you want to stay away from them. So Geras can set up some of the traps we've been talking about that I'll be showing you in a little bit. So he can lock you down in those ways as well. I think Geras is going to be good for really a lot of players who like command grabs, players who like big brawlers. Players
He
who
does
like
have
the
command
power
grabs. I was
players like
wondering, I
the-
haven't seen a single
But then
command grab
also,
character yet.
He has a lot of sort of maybe, I guess, upper level moves that some of the higher level players can leverage too.
Oh, yeah,
Which
yeah, yeah.
Wait, what?
I've been playing Geras for a little bit now, and I'm just starting to test those.
Geras was pretty popular in MK11.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think in this game he's definitely a thinking man's grappler and
Right.
brawler.
Oh, see that
Well-
may be a problem.
Could be a problem. So let's actually go ahead and talk about him. I am going to go with. I went with Goro, mainly because I love.
Oh my
Goro,
god, we're
and
getting the
also
Goro
he
breakdown
does help with my
finally.
gameplay a lot, and we'll go
Right.
through that in a little bit.
And you like a team of bigs.
I do. So just real quick, Goro has a couple moves. He has punch in the air, right? So you can
Anti-air
do that
punch?
to-
Yep.
You can do that to sort of elongate combos sometimes, things like that. He also has stomp.
You
Wait.
can't have Goro without Stomp.
Now listen, stomp is different.
Oh.
Stomp takes your entire bar.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it is
Oh.
full.
See?
So I know people will be like, stomp. You have to commit to it. And then finally, he has a thing called the omelet toss, which is. I did the wrong button.
No, that's punch walk.
Punch walk again.
That's punch walk.
He has omelet toss, where he will throw you up in the air.
Omelet toss.
Omelet top.
And he
I
will-
like that
so
cameo
that's-
attack,
that
that's
can
cool.
Be grabbed, like if you're ducking, for instance, that can be. It can be used to.
Omelet toss?
Don't do that. So that's what I use. Now I want to go through some of the strings, and this will all kind of
That's
make
cool.
sense a little bit how he works. Probably my favorite string he has is forward 4-4, which is just hits the ground, pops you up. It's a low.
Do you make a little sandcastle there?
He
What
makes a
happened
little
there?
sand at the end, boom, knocks you up. So for this, then you can start doing your air stuff. Let's go over the air stuff real quick. He has 4 unique grabs he can do in the air based off his air combos. So he has this, where he'll give you the old pile driver.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Which you are a fan of.
I am.
And you can see that
Choke slam.
switch sides of the opponents
Yes,
on
you can
that.
choose what side to switch. And then you can do this with different inputs. Oh, I did it wrong, sorry.
And when you say with different inputs, what do you?
Different punches in the air
Oh, okay, gotcha.
lead
gotcha.
to different things. So one is 1-2, the other is 2-1.
Gotcha.
And then he's got this one where he'll just. Oh, I did that wrong.
It's really neat to see the air combat.
So he's only seeing
Rapid.
pile driver and choke slam
Yeah,
so
yeah,
far. There's
pretty
a
much, like,
He'll
dash.
knee you away.
Yeah.
Air combat, just a huge fan. I just
It's
love.
so
I'm
fun.
so in love with it.
He also has this overhead, which is so it's not
What?
it's not safe entirely, but you can throw this out there quite a bit because you get a big amount of pushback. And you're
Right.
back to
That's a pretty quick overhead.
he's got back 1 too, which is neat because this is that range where you don't want to be here. Get a little closer, right? And that can be canceled too, so you can do like things like that.
Oh, you brought a
that's
buddy out.
cool.
I did. Let's do the throws real quick before I forget, because I know people get mad if we forget the throws, and I understand that.
Stream's going pretty well.
Goro
Trying not
comes
to
in.
get fired
Goro
for
kind
hiding
of
the
got a
knife
glow
from-
up too for
He
anybody
did a
that
little
didn't
bit.
notice.
Oh, do that
right?
throw again,
From
please.
the
I wanna see
earlier
it.
like first views of Goro. Oh, he's gotten a glow up.
Oh, I don't want to forget this too, because I know people want to see that he does indeed have body splash.
And if a character has a body splash, that's instant means Tyler's gonna play them.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is one of the cooler moves.
He's got Zangief.
He's got. I think we've all
Splash.
seen the wall. He can do.
He's got a little belly bump. Little belly
And
bump.
you'll throw him through the wall. And here's the other thing: you can kind of just throw this out, like from distance. Let me get a little far away from you. You can kind of, even like it's not a projectile, but it can be kind of feel like one in a way.
Right.
Um,
And the beginning reminds me of how people block in No Mercy for N64.
It really does.
So that's important.
there it
too.
is. There
right.
it is. Yep. I'm gonna go over some specials now. So this is the one that changes his game.
Okay.
It's called Countdown, and he'll put a hourglass out, right? If, and this is what I was talking about, he wants to keep you out. Like, got it. Now I have 3 loaded.
Today's my
Once
last
he
day at this
has
job.
3
They're welcome to
loaded,
fire me.
you can
Ah.
do it again.
Well, in that case.
Up behind you, and now you are
This
frozen
shows
in the last
Ashrah. She was nothing
move you
special.
take
Smoke Geras.
is the reaction you have,
This much
like
though.
the
Yeah.
frozen thing from the last
Right.
game. If you meter burn it, you have 3 already. Now throw a projectile. I wasn't ready yet. Try again. So if you're, I got to read it harder. Go ahead. So if
That
you do
is
that,
a
you can-
extremely
if you're
slow-
hard reading things like that, you can get behind him. And
So
away.
you just saw that
So
where he
once
was
you
having
have that
issues
out,
doing it?
the game.
It means that Liu
Right.
Kang's projectile
They are
is
afraid
so
of moving, right? It's
fast
blocking.
that there's
It's
no
blocking.
fucking way you
But
do
they-
it on
they-
How are you gonna
reaction.
block that?
You have to predict it.
I played up people when they're starting to read it.
Okay. All right. I got you.
Here's another thing.
Maybe a
Go
different
ahead and do
character
some-
like
do some
Sub,
damage.
you can do it on reaction. But there's no
Okay.
way you hit Liu Kang's fireball on reaction.
Now we
You
have
have
it
to
set to
predict it.
1% right now, but when you do that, the other thing you can do is if you meter burn the
Oh, yeah.
snap like that,
Turn the volume down, don't
you
worry.
can redo what you've done, go back to where you were,
Rewind time.
rewind time, and get your health back.
What?
Nice. And
So-
that uses the same clocks that you would charge for the
Yes.
So
behind you.
you can charge the clock, and once that clock is fully charged of 3 times or
Yes.
whatever, then you have multiple moves that branch from that.
Yes.
Wow.
Now, this it
There's
gets,
another layer.
It gets better.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't show you one of the different strings on purpose.
Oh. Okay.
So you can do this. This string, as you see, brings out an hourglass, and guess what? That counts.
That counts.
It does.
Oh.
Let's move
That's
on.
cool.
Let's move on to another move.
Okay.
Sandstorm, right?
Now, is there different
Ooh.
distances for Sandstorm, or is it trap?
Pop up?
Yes, there are.
Different distances. Gotcha.
It also can be a meterless launcher,
oh.
right? The front
That's
forward.
science.
That was weird.
Now, if I meter burn it, you gotta set. See that another clock?
Nice.
It'll time out and then explode. So you're kind of controlling space,
Right.
but
Should be
that
good,
also
right?
adds to your clock.
Interesting.
So I
And
don't.
that's going to force them to either advance or back up. Back up is good for you. Advancing,
Right.
you can go for your mix-ups.
So super cool stuff.
Not gonna
you can
lie,
do
I'm
with
liking
that.
Geras.
I really enjoy just hitting it, and then you can, that's something for later.
Oh.
So it can change the way the game's played.
Yeah. He plays his own game.
What I just showed was world stop, just back forward 1. You can just stop time, and I can do this. Now I can go on. I can
No,
go
it
on either
wasn't.
side too, where I can hold back
Ah.
and land there. If you meter burn it, it just turns into another time stop.
Oh man. He seems pretty nasty.
He is nasty.
He seems pretty
The
nasty.
effects are amazing looking too.
He
Also, this
he
stage
does have a command grab.
also pretty good.
Away, or you can throw a torch. Oops, sorry. Like that. Now here's the fun part. Let's say you're in the corner.
Let's say you're in.
Now,
You're gonna
I
side
want-
switch.
I would love Liu Kang to be in the corner.
Right.
So I can do that, right?
Yep, there he goes.
Or, if I want to do more damage, anytime you throw someone away from the corner, you get the wall.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's nasty.
So if I'm throwing my
That was
so
19%?
you can give up good spacing if you want to cash out that extra damage.
Damage or positioning.
Like,
yeah.
is this gonna end the round?
Right.
If I do that, throw them out.
Yeah, totally.
At least I would.
Yeah.
So that command grab's really great. It can also it'll combo too. Like if it's in the air, you can't like combo on the ground, but if it's in the air, you can catch people.
The range on it is also very interesting.
Yeah, so you can do it from close, but also like right about here. So
Yeah, that's really, really
you
good.
always and also just point blank.
Right.
So he's pretty much good up close, mid, and far.
Far, he has a little more trouble far.
Sure.
Far, he's going to be able to set up his stuff.
I was gonna say,
not
then you're
as
just-
much press advantage.
You're putting up
right.
clocks
But
if
people
you're far.
also, you can start getting hit with projectiles during that period.
Right.
Right.
And also, like, you will notice the more you play against the Geras, the
You use
snap thing,
Sub-Zero and then you become
I've
immune
been
to
blocked on it a whole
projectiles.
bunch of times, so people know that you're trying
Sure.
to set that up.
But now, obviously, then if they have the mental stack where they are then focused on
Yeah,
blocking it, or
I hope they do
or
acknowledge
doing
that too,
fireballs,
Floyd.
that means that's your opportunity.
At least to an extent. It should be
establish
talked
that
about
and
at some
condition it.
point.
Now he could advance forward and go for his overhead, his low, his grab.
Right.
If you're doing something that makes the opponent pause, that's you. Then you've won.
And is it more
And then-
dangerous sometimes to hold it for a full round?
Exactly. Yes.
Right. And also, they may forget they're looking for the snap, and now they do a combo to you, and you just rewind out of it. You
Yes,
use it for that.
That's a great point.
So next thing we got, this is a, oops, there it was again, sorry. He's got this burst, right? Denial here, and it's just just kind of a pushback. You can
get off
combo
me.
it, right?
Nope.
But I would say that's not the time you can do it. But the cool thing is, it is his metered. It does a
He's armored.
armored move. Yes, sorry.
Oh, okay.
So let's say I'm in the corner, and I want to wake up to it. I can. Oh, not me. There we go.
Gotcha. Get off of me.
And
Get
it's
off
really
me.
good if like I get jumped on the like in the. So like
Yeah, it's just your
Right.
get off me tool.
yes,
For sure.
So he does have that.
The thing
what
is,
you I mean,
Jump-ins
it
are
seems like he
less
has a
likely
lot.
to
I
be
will say
used
once you
now
start playing
because
it
you
all
mostly
sort
get
of flows
strings
together
off a
very,
bunch
very well.
jump-ins,
Right.
so you can't
Once
really
you
do
start getting the game
extenders
plan
as
down.
easily.
He has this move here, which is really cool. So go full screen for me. I can do this, and now look, I am ethereal. Now hit me. If you hit me, I can take it. Oh, I can take a hit, right? So hold on.
Oh my god,
And
he's
I
got
will
gear.
go back where
He's
I
got
started.
tremor
You
armor.
got projectiles.
Oh,
right?
really?
But now I can do like things like this, where I will walk you down. I know I have a hit I can take, or I can walk you down, and you're like, "What's he doing? What's he doing?" And I can still do moves.
That's so cool.
Now here's where it gets crazy.
This has been pretty crazy already. Like, I don't know what the next level of crazy
Yeah,
could be.
we've never done one of these. You're like, but wait, there's more.
There is one more thing which I've actually had QA make a video for because I am not good at doing it yet, but it's really cool. So the meter burn version will freeze time, and you're able to use your clone and yourself. You'll see. Let's take a look at that video.
Whew.
That is cool.
That's so cool.
Right.
It's really giving me some Kenshi vibes.
Not a lot of damage though.
that
Only
part is
24%.
will probably be the last thing I put into my repertoire, and it'll
Right.
probably
Oh,
be
wow,
something
you clocked
simple
this
for
one
myself
way.
as just an average player. But I've already started finding things that I can do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Geras. I think he's a ton of fun. I've really
Oh,
enjoyed.
his fatal blow.
You're
Yep.
right.
I was gonna say he didn't do his fatal blow, bud.
Let's do that. Oh, right. So it is from about where you start a battle is where as its distance, and then it teleports to you and grabs.
Oh wow, we're getting Goros.
So
Oh! Oh, that one
He'll
looks
be
brutal.
fine.
Oh, that one was so good. I was not expecting that.
Awesome.
That's the first actual muscle
that
thing we got.
That's Geras.
Oh
Geras.
wow, that's
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
good
I
one.
think a lot of times people look at like brawlers or grapplers.
My plans are catching up. If they promised to stay an hour, and I did. See you next time. Oh, don't worry,
Honestly,
Hotter.
kind of
See you next time.
dumb and
Thanks for doing the
dirty.
stream.
Right.
And he's the opposite of that. He is a
I mean, we already finished the Geras breakdown, so we
fairly
should be over unless we get the
complex,
surprise.
nuanced-
Well, he's got to protect the hourglass, so he's got to
Right.
be fully
Smart
loaded with
guy.
anything that he needs.
And like I said too, because I'm obviously like a lot of players out there, average if not a percent more.
Right.
And I've still found so much to do, and I haven't even scratched the surface of some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm
That's
excited
really
to see
good.
what players who are far better than me are able to figure out. Because right now, doing the stuff I'm doing, I'm having a blast.
Or if you just want to knock someone in the air and do a pile driver, you can just
Still
easily
fun.
do that too.
Still
Yeah.
fun.
And it happens a lot, and it's super cool. It's very easy to set up too, and it's awesome. So that would be. Oh, what do we got?
Birthday shout
Let's
outs.
do it.
I really felt you were about to wrap things up, and I was like, no.
Okay.
No.
Got it.
Okay. All right. Let me find my list. Excuse me. One second.
Oh boy.
You're welcome.
So birthday shoutouts, we get the high level
I don't get it.
smoke.
I don't get it.
fight.
I don't get it. All right. Any names I butcher, please fix. All right. Happy birthday to Bryce Butler, Andy Senesac, Allison Adams, Brendan Goulitas. Got it. Nick Johnson, Matt Colsio, Joe Flores, Matt Pearson, Antonio Sendejas, Mike Stallone, Rigo Cortez, Ian Nod. Dang, I knew it was coming. Jay Biondo, Dominic Cianacciolo, Tyler Thompson, Mark Tuttle, Chris Erickson, Christina Nguyen, Elliot Creepy. I'm sorry, I missed his birthday last time, and his dad made sure that I got it this time.
His dad?
Yeah, his dad.
That's cool.
My man crush, Tiago Gomez.
We missed him, yeah.
I know. And to my wonderful son, Cameron. Happy birthday, bud.
Oh,
birthday,
this
Cam.
is a wholesome birthday.
Thank you.
shout-out.
That was really nice.
Thanks.
Before we go, we have the QA was kind enough again to put another fight together for us,
Yes.
which shows a true fight between Smoke and Lee May.
Yes, with cameo.
Wait, it's LeMay?
Awesome. Again, we just tell them go at it. We love it if each.
Wasn't it one of the-
There's no rules.
There's no rules.
Have
no
a fight,
rules.
blocking included, make it look good. So let's take a look at that real quick.
No rule fight.
As I told your brother, I'll abide no vigilantes.
You misread our intent, Lee May.
Oh man, Yuri Lowenthal's smoke is so good. Sector? Oh, fuck yeah.
She has cameo Frost. I misspoke, but I was right about the Sector.
All good.
It's all good.
All right. Starts off with that overhead. So one cool thing about her dropkick overhead is
Ooh, nice anti-air.
and not to commit the overhead part and just land.
Oh, really?
Like air special moves out of it, stuff like that.
Oh, you can
got the
set up.
sector homer
He has
rocket,
missiles?
Homing rocket had to be there.
It has to.
Favorite special.
And I love the weird pose he gets in, too. Doesn't backbend.
Did he have to amplify the missiles to get the homing? Because that's godlike, I love it.
Yeah, cameo Sector has. He's got exactly what you expect.
Right.
Teleport, flamethrower, immune.
Alright, we can do some stuff. Lock him
Low
alone.
broken. Yeah.
So that Lee Lion.
Man, I'm really not seeing any good, like, high combos for Smoke.
One of the fastest special moves in the entire.
I'm a little bit disappointed. A little bit. I like that he's a blender. But,
Yeah, me too.
So much fun to do.
oh wow.
Oh,
Oh, get the fatal. That's a wrong steal.
The life daggers.
Yeah, this is the beta fatal blow everyone's been doing.
No, he smoked.
The ending of this fatal blow is one of my favorites.
The lion.
I just,
Nice. Oh, there's always round two.
Fight.
Oh, big jump. That is the problem with
Ooh.
ice.
especially when you're close.
Okay.
Right.
There we go. Okay,
Smoke
that
on hand.
like
That was a lot of hits.
finally a good combo for Smoke.
I like it a lot. Oh.
Oh, let's go.
Uppercut.
Oh,
Does that sector uppercut track?
Yes, it does, and it pops up for combo.
Nice.
Like obviously you let a block there instead of holding
Right.
through it, like coming to the combo is looking over, but second comes in.
Establishes the rocket.
Oh my god,
Smoke
Smoke
is
is so good.
Pretty dominant win there.
Yeah.
Final round.
Doing that.
Fight.
Magic.
Magic.
Ooh.
Oh, the lantern.
Gotta dodge real quick on
Well, Smoke is getting a lot of jumping, so you got to use the lantern to prevent it.
She has excellent mid
Alright.
and then control the lantern.
Oh no!
Nice use of sector.
I want to see a full-on sector combo after.
Yes. Now you can see trading distance. Oh,
Oh.
there she goes.
I love that you can just throw it out.
Ooh.
I love that you can just throw out
Remember,
sector.
in this game, Breaker takes 3 bars.
If you
Right.
just tap your opponent with that shit, you get full combo. I love it.
Ooh.
Big combo.
Setting up
That
more
was so
pressure. There
smart.
you go.
Oh, I should have went for throw.
Air smoke bomb to set
There's the
up
throw.
the smoke bomb or the sector rocket.
Smoke on it.
Oh, we're getting the sector. I knew it.
Love it.
There it is.
Love it.
My favorite MK3 fatality.
I'm glad we were able to throw it in there.
One of my
Let's
top
go.
five
That's a
all-time
great fatal for
Absolutely.
Sector. I love it.
Absolutely.
Thank you for that to the QA team. Always putting together amazing fights, doing great stuff down there. Well, that's it for today. We showed 3 characters. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
Um,
Good breakdown. Saw some environments with Tiago.
Very exciting.
And we covered all these eras. We got a character from the old arcade era, 2D era, 3D era, and then literally someone who debuted in the last game. It's
Right.
something for everybody.
And they are all a part of the new era.
That's right.
The new
Mortal Kombat
timeline.
1. So awesome! Thank you so much. I wanna make a promise for next time.
A promise.
We've been hearing this a lot, and we're not gonna do them every time. There will be a belt battle at the next stream. There will be a belt battle.
I don't believe it.
I couldn't really.
Me?
I don't really care a lot about that, but
Find out.
sure.
I guess
We'll find
So,
out.
Tune in next time. We'll have some more stuff to show you. No date yet, but we will be back as soon as we possibly can. And there will be a belt battle. You have something?
Pre-order. Be sure
Yes.
you pre-order it. Get Shang Tsung. And do you have anything about the beta coming up?
August 18th.
Ooh.
We do that. We can start playing together and against each other, and I'm excited about that. So
Yeah, Johnny Cage, Lee May, Frost. I'm really excited to see what people do with Johnny Cage. He's
Oh, for sure.
crazy.
I'm really excited to win 5 matches and then lose again.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll get on with my Lee May and Frost. Win about 20 minutes, then be like, yeah, I'm
Getting smoked.
washed, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you for joining us at EVO. Thank you for following us on this journey and being there for us. It's been an incredible time, and we'll see you very soon right here on the Kombat Kast.
Bye.
I told you guys it was a placeholder. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, the description thing right here. Geras and Ashrah and finishing up. They actually edited it out. They edited it out. So it's no longer here. New characters, new breakdowns, Kombat Kast 2, featuring Geras and Ashrah, and finishing up with the Mayor Smoke. See? I told you guys that it was a placeholder thing that they just forgot to remove. Huh. That's neat. Alright, not gonna lie, there's 2 things I want to rewatch again. I want to see that Sector fatality once more. I want to see that beautiful fatality again. I want to see the first setup we got too. Oh,
Love
I
it.
love it.
Love it.
My favorite MK3 fatality.
I love it.
I'm glad we were able to throw it in there.
One of my top.
Oh, his Crusher fatality is back. I wonder which of the 2 MK3 Cyrex fatalities we're getting. Probably get the... Man, I was gonna say, we got Cyber Smoke. It would have been cool to get the ending the world fatal. Oh, we're not getting that, that's for sure. Alright, the other thing I wanted to check that I missed out on was the Goro throw. I actually was looking at the chat when Goro throw happened. And I didn't go back because I didn't want to annoy you guys. So let's check this once more. Alright, so they're still doing the gears. Alright, this should be around here.
I did the wrong button.
No, that's Punch Walk.
Punch walk again. I feel like Stomp. You have higher bar. Which is,
Biggs.
I do. I am going to go with... I went with Goro. Only
Team of Biggs.
in the air, right? So you can do that.
Punch,
To,
yep.
You can do that to sort of elongate combos sometimes, things like that. He also has Stomp.
You can't have Goro without Stomp.
Now listen, Stomp is different.
Oh.
Stomp takes your entire bar.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it is full.
See?
So I know people will be like, Stomp, you have to commit to it. And then finally he has a thing called the omelet toss, which is... I did the wrong button.
No, that's Punch Walk.
Punch walk again.
That's Punch Walk.
He has an omelet
Geras
toss
looks
where
like he
will
can't
bring it
move
in the
there.
air,
Omelet toss.
Omelet top.
And he will... So that can be grabbed, like if you're ducking, for instance, that can be... it can be used to...
Omelet toss?
Don't do that. So that's what I use. Now I want to go through some of the strings, and this will all kind of make sense a little bit how he works. Probably my favorite string he had. And this
Did you
will all
guys see
kind of
that?
make sense a little bit.
Look at Geras' face.
So that's what I use. Now I want to go through some of the strings, and this will all
That was
kind
weird,
of make
right?
sense a little bit how he works.
You see how he just
I want to go through
flickers?
some of the strings, and this will all kind of make
That was
sense
a
little
weird,
bit how he works. So that's what I use.
animation
Now, I want to go
chop.
through some of the strings, and this will all kind of make sense a little bit how, which is just hit the jump. Unique grabs he can do in the air based off the old pile driver.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Which you are a fan.
Choose what side to switch.
Alright.
So one is 1-2. Oh, I did that wrong.
Yeah. Well,
So fun.
Yes, it's not safe and you're
Right.
back that range too. So he just throws real Goro before I forget because I know he'll get.
There's
mad
a
at me.
throw. I wanted to see it.
Understand that.
They are very cool.
Goro comes in.
And Goro kind of got a glow up too. for
Oh,
people that
cool.
didn't
So he
notice,
does have his
right?
MKX
From
like
the earlier,
multi
like,
skull
first
bash
games of
throw.
Goro.
Alright, not
he's
bad.
gotten a glow up.
Not bad. I kind of wanted to see Goro's Fatal. I'm surprised that they kept it a secret, and I'm glad they did. I want more surprises for when the game actually launches to give me more reasons to play the cameos. But man, I'm glad we got to see Sector. I'm going to see it one more time before we end the stream. If you guys want to see anything specific, you want me to showcase real quick? Oh, I want to see that setup at the start where Smoke just...
Not to commit.
Yeah, it was around here.
Oh, really?
Where he's like in block pressure.
We got some Sector homering rockets too.
Homing Rocket had to be there.
It has to.
Favorite stuff.
And I love the weird pose he gets in too. Doesn't backbend.
He's in like block pressure, and then he calls in Sector's teleport,
Yeah, Cameo
which means you can
Sector
free
has-
roam while Sector does his stuff, which is awesome.
Right.
Teleport, flamethrower, EMP.
Is it here?
Some low poke and yeah.
So that Lime Lion uppercut movement is really, really fast. The EX version can actually punish low pokes on the block. It's one of the fastest touching moves in the entire game.
I love her slide pop up.
Yeah, me too.
So much fun to do.
No, it was at the start. Where is it? Was it? Did I already miss it?
She has Cameo Frost. Starts off with that overhead. So one cool thing about...
Oh, good.
Alright.
I want to see it.
Starts off with that overhead. So one cool thing about her dropkick overhead is she can actually hold it.
Yeah, that was a good answer. I remember that. And that will skip straight to round 2.
Oh, really?
Air special moves out of it, stuff like that.
We got some Sector
So you can
homing
do the
rockets,
fourth
too.
throw to push off of that
It has to.
and guarantee
And I
Sector
love his
missile
weird pose he gets
into
into.
a extender.
Doesn't backbend.
It's such a great way to lock them down, make them. You can't
That was a pretty good limit combo.
Yeah, Cameo Sector has... He's got exactly what you expect.
Right.
Teleport.
Some low poke and yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so we saw this round.
I do not...
Alright, so it was in round 2. I want to see what that setup was, where he's like blocking and he gets Sector to a cameo. It means he's a free roam cameo.
Ooh.
Ice.
especially when you're close.
Right.
That was 1 meter. All right.
Smoke going ham. That was a lot of hits on the smoke combo there. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh,
That's what I wanted. All right, yeah, that's what it is.
I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, oh.
Oh, excellent.
Counter hitted.
Uppercut.
That's awesome.
Oh, oh.
So he goes for an unsafe string, and instead of
I
like
like it
waiting
a
to
lot.
get punished, he just calls Sector.
Oh,
There he
Oh,
is.
excellent. Tricky. There's the uppercut.
Does that sector uppercut track?
Yes, it does, and it pops up for a combo.
Nice.
Also, when he calls it full screen, I want to make sure.
Right.
Because I know he calls it full screen at some point. So you can walk around freely with
Oh,
missile.
smoke just smoke.
But can you walk around freely with teleport? Because it seemed like you couldn't.
Gotta dodge real quick on
Well, smoke is getting a lot of jumping, so you got to use the lantern to prevent it.
She has excellent mid-range and then control the mirror with the lantern.
No,
To prevent it.
it's an ambush.
Excellent mid-range.
It's one of these where you.
control-
Yep, he stops for a pose. Which means until Sector isn't done doing his thing, he just can't move. So you can't freely. So it might be a tight window to combo off
Get
Sector.
rid of that other.
Which is kind of unfortunate.
Here you can see.
But, you know,
Oh.
we also only got to see 2 Sector assists. The other ones are from the trailer. We're not sure what we got.
Remember, in this game, Breaker takes 3 bars.
Right.
And you have a cameo too.
Exactly.
But that's still really cool.
Big combo.
Setting up
That
more
was so
pressure. There you
smart
go.
to do the
Yep.
EX
So it
and
also
air.
didn't use meter, right?
Setting
No.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Setting up
yeah,
more pressure. There
homing
you go.
missile doesn't even use meter. I thought he was just meter burning his up missile. But that's even better. Jeez, Sector's gonna be really fun.
Love it.
Crusher fatality.
My favorite MK3 fatality.
There we go. It's finally back.
One of
Well,
my
guys, that's
top
been the reaction to the Kombat Kast stream. It doesn't seem like you guys really wanted to check anything out. So yeah, this has been fun. This has been awesome. I'm glad you guys came. I'll see you guys in the next stream. I don't know when, I might upload the finale to the MK11 walkthrough in a few minutes. I definitely have the video made and edited. I just have to upload it. I might save it for tomorrow because we already did the stream today, but if I'm feeling generous, I'll upload it today and I'll try to do a recording. So who knows? See you guys next time. And that is not the... There you go.